I think one of the more specific things is then Europe joined the United States or promised its support to the United States in its battle against China. China has been what's captured the most attention. U.S. tariffs of 25% on roughly $50 billion worth of Chinese imports, which we'll break down as we go through this PowerPoint. 34 billion of it on July 6th, another 16 billion of it on midnight tonight, which goes in effect therefore tomorrow. China is acting in kind in retaliatory tariffs. Trump administration is currently put together, and I think this is the big hammer here to impact their economy, 25% tariff on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. China is responding with saying, if you do that, we'll add tariffs on another 60 billion in retaliation. They're running out of items to put that on. So it's really ratcheting up with China, and that's the real key. The real crown jewel in the trade war with China is not so much the trade deficit the United States has with China, although that's a significant factor, but rather intellectual property rights. And Larry Kudlow, the chief economic advisor for President Trump, has said that in the talks that he's been in, the Chinese negotiators have talked about the specific changes they need to make on intellectual property rights. And he said those are very acceptable changes. But he said China has not made any moves toward actually making those changes. And so China seems to understand what we want, but they have no reason at this point to give in on that crown jewel item. They have every incentive not to, in fact, until after the midterm elections, and we'll talk a little bit more about that.